Danielle Bernstein, the well-known fashion influencer and founder of the popular brand Weisman, has officially announced the end of her engagement to Cooper Weisman. The couple, who had seemed to be building a promising future together, decided to part ways just 7 months after their joyful engagement announcement. In a candid and composed message shared on her Instagram stories, Danielle opened up about the breakup for the first time, explaining that she had deliberately kept quiet about her personal life until she felt ready to address it publicly. She wrote that the decision to step away from the relationship came with love and mutual respect, emphasizing that there was no explosive drama or single catastrophic event driving the split. Instead, she described it as a realization that sometimes two people, even those who care deeply for one another, simply aren't meant to share a lifelong path. Sometimes it's simply not the right forever, she noted, highlighting the maturity and introspection involved in reaching this conclusion. Danielle acknowledged the courage it took for both of them to make this choice, underscoring that ending a committed relationship, even one that once felt certain, requires strength and self-awareness. Throughout her statement, Danielle appealed for privacy and understanding from her followers and the public during this transitional period. She expressed gratitude for the ongoing support she has received over the years, signaling an intent to move forward with grace rather than airing grievances or seeking sympathy through oversharing. This approach reflects a growing trend among influencers who, after years of documenting every aspect of their lives, are now setting firmer boundaries around personal matters, especially romantic ones. To understand the significance of this breakup, it's worth revisiting how the engagement began. In June 2025, Danielle shared an ecstatic post detailing the proposal, which took place on the roof of their new home, a setting that added a layer of intimacy and symbolism to the moment. She described how Cooper got down on one knee and asked her to marry him, leaving her in a state of joyful disbelief. Fully blacked out and was just repeating, "Is this really happening?" the entire time, she recalled, capturing the overwhelming emotion of the occasion. Her heart was bursting, and she admitted to being in shock over everything from the perfect timing to the stunning ring that now symbolized a promise that would ultimately go unfulfilled. At the time, Danielle declared that saying yes was the easiest decision she had ever made, a testament to the confidence and certainty she felt in their connection. She promised more details about their story soon, hinting at a future filled with shared milestones. The engagement came after 2 years of dating, a period during which the couple had appeared solid and compatible in the public eye. Danielle's brand, Weisman, had grown tremendously, blending her personal style with entrepreneurial success, and Cooper seemed to complement her lifestyle seamlessly. Fans and followers often commented on their chemistry, with many expressing admiration for how they balanced high-profile careers with a seemingly grounded relationship. The sudden shift from engagement bliss to a respectful parting raises questions about the pressures that modern celebrity couples face. Influencers like Danielle live much of their lives in the spotlight, where every milestone, dates, trips, proposals, is documented and scrutinized. This constant visibility can amplify both the highs and the lows of a relationship. What begins as genuine excitement can evolve under the weight of public expectations, brand alignments, and the need to maintain a polished image. In Danielle's case, the lack of a big dramatic reason suggests a more nuanced reality, perhaps mismatched long-term visions, evolving personal priorities, or simply the natural drift that occurs when initial passion meets everyday life. Danielle's handling of the announcement stands out for its poise. Rather than deleting old posts or engaging in subtle shade, she chose transparency without oversharing. This method allows her to control the narrative while protecting both parties' dignity. It also sets an example for her audience, many of whom are young women navigating their own relationships in an era of social media oversaturation. By framing the breakup as a courageous act rather than a failure, she reframes what could have been seen as a setback into a step toward authenticity and self-respect. Looking ahead, Danielle's future remains bright. As the face of Weisman, she has built a loyal following through her relatable yet aspirational content, outfit inspirations, behind-the-scenes business insights, and glimpses into her life in New York. The breakup may prompt a shift in her content strategy, perhaps toward more independent empowerment themes or renewed focus on career achievements. For Cooper, who has maintained a lower public profile, the split likely means a return to privacy as he processes the end of what was once a highly anticipated chapter.